DUNYA, a breath away from heaven, a moment in our lifetime. But we too busy spending following other people's timeline. So through all the noise and traffic, I needed to drop this top sign, giving you a signal of the end of days and how the devil plays his games. Up in flames, tames your brains, poisons your veins, whispers in your heart by taking control, slowly seducing your mind, body, and soul. And they said the greatest trick that Lucifer pulled was by convincing DUNYA that the truth has never been told. Blinded by ignorance, heart covered by arrogance, while we got flooded with knowledge and evidence. So count your blessings instead of your racks of stacks, the humbleness instead of your street rap or cred. Stop looking over your shoulders when it comes to the feds, and start looking for an explanation when you get judged by the one we neglect. Cause when the gavel strikes, there's no escape door or a button you can push to rewind it back. No more time to ask the question, no guest list or a VIP section. No money can save you from all this deception. And you be wondering why I'm saying this. Now picture this. We as a mankind lost our humanity, changed our morals into insanity by watching our brothers and sisters daily being a victim of poverty, slaved by the industrial corrupted economy. And while we be teaching our kids how to play Monopoly, there's another kid on the other side of the wall dying. Are you following me? Obviously not, because we out of balance. And I'm not saying it's too late to cover up the damage, but it looks like our perfect world is a bit hard to manage. And that's why I say believe in the bigger purpose, to be the slave who is treated as a servant and not as a puppet or a 21st century slave who is just a number with no name, no voice, and no shame. And that's why I chose to be civilized again. For some of y'all it sounds a bit lame or hard to maintain, but I'm trying to spit game about the most important thing. DUNYA. It's like reaching for grapes, but every time you try to reach for it, they get pushed back away. So I say, in every tribulation there's a blessing. So have faith in the one that answers all the questions. Because our lifetime in this dunya is not even a fraction of seconds. So what is our lesson? The impression of materialism? Having so-called friends on social media creating more individualism? Propaganda news and mass neuropsychology? We blame it on hypocrisy, but it was already written in philosophy, brought to you by prophecy. Honestly, it's right there. We just don't acknowledge. Lost in our own translation, living in a perfect world and still seeking for that moment of sensation. We got overkilled by information, became the new slaves on the plantation, still fighting for what we consider a nation, while DUNYA is just a temporary station. And while we wait for salvation, why can't we have the sympathy for each other, nor the appreciation of creation? And how can we raise our kids or the next generations towards a better destination? DUNYA, it was all a dream.